we do. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty.
Definitely.
Alright, how are we all doing today?
Great.
Welcome out to the National Elk Refuge. My name is Maddie. I'll be driving us today. Up front here we have Ben and Bud. We are both Belgian Grand Forks. These guys weigh about 2,000. What the horses will.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind.
30 miles away. Well, horses can't go faster.
We don't want to go faster.
It'll be a little rough here.
Yeah.
Is it harder for them to...
They'll probably go from the back over here.
Yeah.
Alright, so while we're getting out here, I'm just going to start out with a little bit of history. Kind of the background of the refuge, why it's here, what it does. Started after the Homestead Act of 1860. That basically allowed anybody over the age of 18 to go out to any area that wasn't already homesteaded. Mainly because there was so much space out here, not a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
Easier for them to get down into the food. But there was this one really bad, really snowy winter in 1897. Alright. So they took a bunch of pictures, wrote a bunch of letters, and they sent them back to the government. They sent them by train. So as they were making their way across the country, at each of those train stops, there was a lot of people that wanted to see the pictures and hear the stories about the elk. So the government ended up sending a biologist out. He stayed out here for an entire winter. Basically surveyed the whole valley, how the grass would grow, how many animals it would support. They ended up creating the refuge in 1912 and then started buying back the homesteads out here around 1914.
How many do you estimate are out there?
Right here, probably 600 to 800. Across the whole refuge right now, we have about 7,500.
How many of them are tagged and monitored?
There's about 50 that have radio collars on.
50 of them? Here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fine.
Overdressed is better than underdressed.
Yeah.
You can always take stuff off.
Yeah.
Put stuff on you don't have.
Exactly. The last couple days have been really nice though.
Mm-hmm.
We're melting our snow, but
Yeah.
the sun feels so good.
Kind of got it made,
I can't believe that coyote just right there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got up.
I will after you're done. I want to look at him through my scope.
Yeah.
Good boy. Yep, go for it. Okay. Which pretty much will go from right outside town. There's a fence down along that south end. And then this fence comes up along the highway. And those fences basically are just to keep them out of town and off the road. So the other two sides are all open. So this side over here will border the Bridger Teton National Forest. There's about 3.4 million acres all back in there. And then the north end will border Grand Teton National Park. So there's no fences on either of those sides. So anything can just come and go whenever it wants. So the refuge itself is about 6 miles across this way.
I see that one, yeah.
Good boys. But, acres out here through the summer, just to help grow as much grass as possible. Kind of helps out with that feed program, just so they don't have to feed as long, they don't have to feed as much. And then we do also have a hunting season here on the refuge in the later fall, which kind of seems backwards, hunting on a refuge, but it's not so much to cut down the population. A lot of it's really short range, archery, black powder, muzzleloader, shotgun, things like that.
How they drag them out?
You either drag it out yourself or you call somebody with a horse.
Okay, no.
Can you hunt here on a horse?
Good question.
Okay.
Not as far as I know.
Okay.
Until you actually like get something
Yeah,
and
until
you
I
can
can
drag
kill
it back out. Yeah. Ones in there. They are starting to shed their antlers, so that might be part of that. And then those calves, their first year, they don't have antlers yet. So they'll be both males and females. We just can't tell because they don't have antlers. So that kind of makes it look like there's a lot more cows, just because those first little foals don't have antlers yet.
The female do not have antlers.
Right. Right. And then
They are. Oh, hey, get a picture.